Greetings, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. The installation of officers is an important occasion in the life of any chapter, for it formalizes the passing of authority and continuity of action from one group of sisters to another. Thank you so much for making the special effort to attend and view this ceremony to support, encourage, and assist the newly installed Tau Beta Sigma National Council members. And without any further delay, we now will begin the Tau Beta Sigma installation ceremony. Sisters, the national chapter of Tau Beta Sigma have seen fit to entrust its fortunes to your hands for the coming term of office. This is both an honor bestowed and a privilege granted. It is an opportunity worthy of your best efforts. In accepting this responsibility, you knowingly and willingly pledge yourselves to whatever toil and sacrifice is necessary in the best interests of the sorority and to the fostering of its ideals. To shirk is to betray the trust of your sisters have placed in you. Your duties are clearly defined in the Constitution. Your sisters believe you are capable of performing these duties with distinction and will diligently support your administration. It is now my honor and pleasure to administer to each of you, and all at one time, the oath of office of Tau Beta Sigma. You will raise your right hand, say "I," state your name, as Leslie Garden repeats after me. I state your name.
I, Leslie Garton,
In the presence of my sisters of Tau Beta Sigma here assembled,
in the presence of my sisters of Tau Beta Sigma here assembled,
solemnly promise
solemnly promise
that I will perform the duties of my office
that I will perform the duties of my office
as set forth in the Constitution of Tau Beta Sigma
as set forth in the Constitution of Tau Beta Sigma
to the best of my ability
to the best of my ability
and in the best interest of the sorority.
and in the best interest of the sorority.
In accepting this office,
In accepting this office,
I solemnly promise without reservation
I solemnly promise without reservation
to devote sufficient of my time and energies
to devote sufficient of my time and energies
to enable me to fulfill all obligations given to me
to enable me to fulfill all obligations given to me
by virtue of my authority.
by virtue of my authority.
I hereby reaffirm my ritualistic vows
I hereby reaffirm my ritualistic vows
and rededicate myself
and rededicate myself
to the promotion of the ideals of Tau Beta Sigma,
to the promotion of the ideals of Tau Beta Sigma,
the maintenance of its traditions,
the maintenance of its traditions,
and the preservation of its honor.
and the preservation of its honor.
Sister President, I now present to you the gavel which symbolizes the authority of your office. To each of you, the retiring administration will now present all records and documents pertaining to your various offices. I now declare you duly installed officers of the National Chapter of Tau Beta Sigma, and in the name of the retiring officers and your sisters here assembled, I congratulate you and wish you good fortune. And now I yield the floor to Leslie Garden, Tau Beta Sigma's 41st National President, to present her presidential vision.
Thank you, Siobhan. As I deliver this message earlier than I anticipated, I am beyond honored and excited to lead this organization for the remainder of this biennium. As we hit a time of uncertainty and anxiety, I am a full believer in knowing that everything happens for a reason, and I'm fully confident and prepared to lead Tau Beta Sigma. One of my mantras as an educator is the saying, students won't care how much you know until they know how much you care. That being said, dear sisters, please know that the national leadership team cares about each and every one of you. You matter. You are a part of this massive and impressive collective of active and alumni sisters in which we work to make the collegiate band world a better place. Here are 3 words I want to lean into our future with. The first word is consistency. Set your goals for the next week, the next month, the next year. Check in with yourself with your progress on these goals. Set mini goals with this. Set goals as a chapter. Make benchmarks for these goals. My goal as national president to you is to be consistent with my communication to you, and you will know important updates as soon as it is available. The next word is reliability. The way you build trust with your music department and directors is by being there and doing what is needed. Be reliable. Show up even when you don't want to. It's what separates you from the other college organizations and for your future careers. Be known as reliable, and the sky is the limit. My goal is to respond when you reach out and also reach out to anticipate what you need. This will be done mostly during our upcoming district convention season and where I hope to see and talk with you. So see you there soon, I hope. The last word I want to focus on for the remainder of this biennium is compassion. This word matters to me more than anything else, to treat others the way they deserve to be treated. It is easy to react in anger when we are feeling frustrated, when another sister fails to pull their weight, when a professor or coworker makes poor choices that misalign with your goals. It is more difficult and also always the right choice when we care about one another overall and to show kindness towards them. I encourage you to keep these words in mind and choose to be kind the next opportunity that you're given. More than anything, I want you to feel proud when you think of the words Tau Beta Sigma. We have such an amazing crew of committee members, chapter visitation associates, counselors, alumni association executive council members, board of trustees members, headquarters staff members, alumni members, and national council members who are so proud of Tau Beta Sigma. And we are so proud of you. Let's keep being proud of what we do together. We got this. Respectfully submitted, Leslie Garton, the 41st Tau Beta Sigma National President. I want to thank you all for being here. Go forth and spread that good word. Hope to see you like we talked about, hope to see you at our upcoming district conventions. And thank you for your time. Have a good rest of your night.